Why is that like an extra game that you can select?
They're technically different games, both with hundreds of millions of downloads. Not so bad. I can record just fine. I have plenty of storage space.
Oh, what the fuck? Why? My game froze at 71 and I died.
That is hella unfortunate.
Also, that was my fucking first... I mean, it didn't freeze, but like, I literally... I got the hardest lag spike I've had in a long time on an Extreme Demon. That felt like I dropped 100 FPS.
Good job, Rob Top.
That was like my first attempt on stream. Would have been funny if I did a Zaf kill again.
Turns on stream beats it, turns off stream.
That's what I did with Zaf kill, except that was extra impressive because I didn't just beat it on my first attempt on stream, I also fluked it from 62. It's the craziest thing I've ever done.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna beat Corn on your stream, and your stream literally ends up being shorter than Corn.
Yeah, my Zaf kill stream is like 2 minutes long. I just turned on stream, beat the level, fluked from 62, turned off stream.
I guess that was the premiere.
I could have just used the stream as my completion video.
It wasn't a stream, it was just a YouTube premiere. That's literally what it was.
Yeah.
If that happened to me, if I saw that live, I think that's pre-recorded. I think that's bullshit.
That's probably my best fluke. I don't know. I've never done a good fluke on anything. I could have done a fucking amazing fluke on WoW, but I choked at literally the last click, so... Although, it wouldn't even have felt right. Like, I would have had the world record fluke on a list demon. Like, no, I can't just do that. It doesn't fit me in the slightest.
Is there any way to play the game without an FPS counter nowadays?
No. You have to have one, unless you're beating something that isn't on the list.
This sucks so much.
So for Corn, you could turn it off.
Yeah, I did. It's so distracting in my opinion.
I mean, you're distracted by literally effects that I never even noticed or knew existed, so... That statement does not hold much significance to me.
Yeah, I can assume that. Because you're the most stoic man alive. Literally doesn't even notice completely game-changing features.
I wonder how many people actually know that those exist.
Good question. I have a feeling everyone knows.
I went
Really
through a
basic
gravity
knowledge.
change right there, and I really tried to spot it, but I couldn't. Seriously, where are they?
Blindest motherfucker in Austria. Okay, like, I get not finding them distracting, but genuinely not being able to see them is just worrying.
I have to turn on speed hacks, like to 0.1 times speed, and watch the screen very closely.
Motherfucker is just blind.
Like,
Is this what
What?
this is about?
what like portals and shit trigger them?
It's like the most distracting thing of all time.
What triggers them? Is it gravity portals?
Yes,
Like loot pads or also portals?
everything that switches your
What do you
gravity.
mean? Also dash orbs?
I think if it switches your gravity,
Okay,
yes.
so okay, there's an auto transition, which is like a line of 20 different gravity portals. You know that one. You know whatever. I'll focus
That
on it.
literally turned your fucking screen into a rave.
I still didn't see it. I just went through it.
Blind ass motherfucker.
It's not there.
Do you have it turned off or something?
How do you
It's
turn
not
it off?
possible. You turn it off in the GD settings. There's an option to do that.
Hello, Motzi.
I'm gonna finish this corn attempt, which will take roughly 4 years, and then I'm gonna look at your screen and check.
I don't fucking see it. I just paused
Yeah, it died.
and really tried to look.
I'm gonna look now, and if you don't have it off, you're literally just
I
blind.
never turned anything off in my settings. I haven't turned any pulses off in Mega Hack either, because that's illegitimate.
Okay, I'm gonna go look now. Literally.
Okay,
Yeah, you have it turned
where?
off. You don't have it.
But I never turned anything off.
Yeah, it's not on. Yeah, it's just not there. Finally, you're based now.
I did not intentionally turn that off. And when I beat Crimson Clutter, that was like 2 months ago, I had it on. I know that because you pointed them out to me when I was playing that on screen share.
Yeah, you probably turned them off.
In those
since
2
then.
months, like, but how do you even turn it off? I swear to God, in those 2 months, I did not once go to that, like, setting, like, the options page in the menu.
Then how come it's turned off?
I don't know. I didn't do anything.
You must have done something.
Maybe it's like, could it be a texture pack thing?
Maybe. That's possible.
It can't be the level's fault, right?
No. I don't think that.
We're not gonna comment on that death. The stupidest thing I've ever done. Okay, what the fuck is this supposed to be? Disable explosion shake.
Gravity effect, I'm pretty sure is what it's called.
Disable gravity effect, but I have it It says I have it on in the options.
Well, if it's that means yes, it's disabled.
No, it says disable gravity effect and it's not ticked.
Oh well, then it's on then. That's weird. It has to be a texture pack thing then. Still, finally, you're based. You didn't even notice you don't have it.
Yeah, because I've never seen these things before.
Which is literally unreal to me, because they're literally completely changed the game in my opinion. Two different games, GD with
Before
and
you
without.
pointed them out to me, I did not know they were a thing. Like, at all.
Blind. Literally blind.
Yeah, my menu loop was from MF Doom.
See, this is the reason I like Corn. I pay attention to the details. You play a game for 10 billion hours and you're completely oblivious to like the most.
I think it just
In
has
your
something
face
to do
mechanic
with
ever.
you being the most easily distracted man on Earth.
That's not true.
You probably have like ADHD or some shit.
It's just the most distracting thing on Earth.
I disagree. It's the least distracting thing.
You're incorrect.
Actual silence is less distracting. I mean, more what the fuck am I saying?
Well, it is for me because, you know, tinnitus, but oh man, I almost just did like 33 to 100. If I died to a really stupid place, like
Where?
91.
ROP.
Like last, very very last hard thing in the level. It's not even hard really.
Let's go back to dying to this fucking ship gap. How was Zanny the one to verify Swy?
Yeah, when you think of the lineup that level had, that seems like the most unlikely guy. If I tell you fucking Minecrafted technical Sonics were all verifiers of the level, Rory, and then you tell me, oh yeah, verified by Zanny. It's like, what?
Yeah, it doesn't sound
Mad
right.
props to him. Mad props to him though, he got it done. Like, job well done.
How the fuck did he ever get perms? He was such a random, like, nobody.
He was inside of AP team at the time, and he was doing shit for them.
Okay, yeah, but he's
And
not. He
he-
wasn't known to be like a very good player. I mean, he was a good player, but not like verifier of Sonic Wave Infinity tier.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly known to be the best player at the time I got EOD either. I had like fucking 56 on orders. You know, it just happens because you don't really need. Skill is not the number one thing creators usually look for, and I mean some do, but that kind of fucking tends to fail. You just mostly need a verifier with a lot of passion for a project. The only way I unloaded drop E.
Stop dying to that! Literally the... I can't even put into words how easy that is. Fucking hell. I got 91.
Oh,
What do you mean how? I was expecting to die.
oh
I
that's
got to that ship, I was like, oh yeah, wonder where I'll die this time.
how exciting.
Lelsey, I don't think you realize this. I died at that ship and onwards 22 times now. I'm not gonna fucking... Me getting there does not indicate that I'm gonna beat it.
This literally makes me so worried for your chances to beat VSC because you might block so fucking easily.
Not my blocks. This is just like the hardest ending to anything I've ever played.
Bro.
If you put VSC 49 to 100 instead of that ship, it would be easier for me right now.
VSC 49 to 100 clears the entire level. Wait, I just had a challenge player take.
Did you?
Yeah. 49 to 100 on VSC is harder than Timor. Is that a challenge player take or is that a normal human brain take?
I have no idea.
Yeah, this is the most uncomparable thing ever.
No, I have zero clue how hard anything in VSC is.
Unlike me, I have a perfect scope of Tartarus's difficulty.
Yeah, sure.
In fact, I have such a good read on its difficulty. I am the only person who finds the second half harder than the first. Because I reached the truth the others haven't. Which is obviously the fact that the level starts at 67%. Ends at 91. Just 91 to 100 really isn't that bad.
I remember when you died at 98, you were like, "Oh yes, I'll die here 10 more times before I beat it."
Oh yeah,
You said that on
98.
stream.
Yeah, that's true. I said I did expect to die there 10 more times because I did. But I would kind of like that actually, because I'd get to play the level for longer. But it really isn't that hard. I was just expecting to choke. It's a frame perfect. Okay, then I would amend it. 91 to 98 isn't that bad, but 98 itself is pretty bad.
What the fuck? Also, what the fuck do you mean it's a frame perfect? No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, like on 60, maybe.
Yes, like every other frame perfect in the world.
Yep, but then they're not frame perfect. They're only frame perfect if you play on 60, which you did not do.
No,
So
60
it
is frame perfect.
wasn't a frame perfect for you.
So, do frame perfects just not exist? Unless I'm playing TTV? What is the take here?
What do you mean? You play Tartarus on what FPS? 360?
360, yes.
Yes, so there were no frame perfects in the level for you. Because there are only frame perfects when you play it on 60.
So, does Hard Machine not have frame perfects?
If you play on 360, no, it doesn't.
You're fucking retarded. Nobody uses this definition but you.
Every single person ever thinks like this.
Yeah, sure. Come to Kirst and say, you know when you beat fucking the Hard Machine, it had no frame perfects?
Yeah, it didn't.
No, nobody counts it that way. People count frame perfects. No, nobody does this.
Okay, then you could say Stereo Madness has frame perfects if you play on 2 FPS. Cool, yeah.
No, because nobody uses 2 FPS, you fucking moron.
Yeah, nobody beats fucking Tartarus on 60. What are you on about?
By the way, that is fully possible. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, but nobody does it.
But does that just mean that none of the top 10s have frame perfects?
Yes.
Yeah, fucking stupid.
That's not stupid. That's how it works.
No.
You can. Do you realize how little sense you're making when you say, "Oh yeah, 98 on Tartarus is a frame perfect," even though it wasn't a frame perfect for you? You can apply that logic to every single click in the level. Just find a fucking You find a frame rate where it's frame perfect. You just say, "Yeah, it's a frame perfect," just not on the refresh rate that I played on. That's literally what you're doing.
No, because you know there are standard refresh rates which are actually used.
Yeah, but you didn't use the refresh rate in question, so it's irrelevant.
No, obviously it's not a fucking 360 FPS frame perfect. That would make the level impossible.
Exactly.
You're baiting right now.
No, I'm not. When you said it's a frame perfect, even though you didn't even play on, it's just not true.
Literally everyone speaks like this. There's not a single human on Earth who's like, oh yeah, when I beat a Hard Machine, there were no frame perfects in the level. Like,
yeah,
literally
there
nobody.
weren't any frame perfects for them.
Nobody speaks like this.
You're so stupid.
That's fucking stupid. When I talk about the fucking Hard Machine timing, I'm saying, yeah, it's a 120 FPS frame perfect.
Yes, exactly. This is
true. Describes its difficulty.
Yes, but when you're saying, oh, it's a frame perfect, when you're talking about the 98 timing
usually that means 60 Hz frame perfect.
But then say it's a 60 Hz frame perfect. When you say it's a frame perfect, you're implying that it's a frame perfect for you.
No, you're not. That's fucking stupid.
What the fuck are you saying? You're the stupidest motherfucker ever.
Because of you.
Nothing you say, nothing that comes out of your mouth makes even a remote, like, tiny bit of sense.
You're actually a retard. I don't get it. How do you not?
This is like the ACU debate. You're the only person who thinks like this.
No, literally everyone thinks this way. Literally everyone speaks in 6 years frame perfect. Like that's just what is assumed when you say frame perfect.
Yeah, I'll show this clip of the stream to 20 different players. See if anyone agrees with you.
Yeah, come up to any fucking player on the street, random guy, and ask them, does the top 10 have frame perfect on the demon list? And just count how many people are gonna say no. Idiot.
Everyone.
Literally nobody's gonna say that.
But they don't have frame perfects!
But
everyone plays the top 10 on 360, so they don't have frame perfects. They only have frame perfects if you play them on some stupid...
frame perfect.
That's literally what it means, you fucking idiot!
You know, people can say something and it can be like symbolic and not mean the literal word definition. Like, I feel they're like some mental handicap here at work. I don't know how to describe it to you. Genuinely, like, how
the
the
issue
fuck...
here is when people say, when people are trying to say what you tried to say, they call it a 60 hertz frame perfect. Just calling it a frame perfect doesn't make any sense. Objectively doesn't. Yes.
No, it does.
Yes.
People just come up to a random fucking player on the street and tell them, not on the street, because you'd meet an Austrian, which that's a whole other kind of worms. But like on Twitter, and ask them, does the top 10 on the demon list have frame perfects? Literally everyone is gonna answer yes. You know that's true.
No.
I don't even know what. Yeah. Just...
So what is that question even? they have frame perfects on refresh rates that nobody plays on. So like when you're asking if they have frame perfects, then yeah, of course they do, but it doesn't matter because nobody plays on a refresh rate where the frame perfects are actually
it
there.
being a frame perfect on a certain refresh rate indicates its difficulty on another refresh rate. When you say something is a 60 Hz frame perfect or just frame perfect, you instantly convey the difficulty it is.
When you say something is a frame perfect, that means nothing. When you
No,
say
that
it's a
means
60
everything.
FPS frame perfect, then yes, you're right. But you can't just call something a frame perfect and expect people to take away that it's a 60 FPS.
Can you call your pet a dog without specifying the breed? And do you think the other person will be able to imagine that it's a dog? Like
What?
you don't have to go into the most specific detail subcategory possible for people to understand what it is from context.
Huh?
Like you don't have to. Not all dogs
Bro,
are
I wanna
Dalmatians,
play
right? Not every
fucking
dog
Timor.
is. No, you don't. You want to be in a long, arduous
No, I
discussion
don't.
with me.
Shut the
That is
fuck
exactly
up. I'm
what
about
you
to
want.
deafen. I want to play this. I want to get this done. We can have this discussion later if you want to. When I beat this stupid level.
Yeah, when I'm nearing retirement.
200 ending deaths later.
Trying to grasp the size of the number of fucking Benedikt's ending deaths.
Yeah, it's just legitimately not possible.
Looking at your fucking attempt count, at your death count on the last part is gonna be like looking into outer space. You just can't comprehend the vastness, the fucking size.
It's like my VSC attempt count,
Yep.
which is somehow still dwarfed by Duck Moment.
That's like the multiverse theory or some shit. Like there's
That motherfucker is like that, you know that one Vsauce video where the title is
how to count past infinity.
Yeah. Like my attempt count is infinite, but somehow he surpassed it.
I'm so bad at the game right now. I literally wasn't playing shit because I was just arguing with you about things I'm objectively correct about. Anyways, corn winning attempt incoming.
I'm at the ending again. I died. Oh my god, I died at fucking 83. Fuck! Also,
Happens.
Lelsey, do you have audio right now? Because I swear to god, this is so funny. It's so funny because this is a horror-themed extreme even, right? I noticed the stars as well. I noticed them as well. I can't even fucking speak. They tried to make pentagrams, I think, but they fucked up. So now it's just a Star of David, or whatever you want to call it.
You know
David
what?
stone.
I'm gonna go against the grain here and against your opinion. I think they succeeded in making a horror-based level. Because you look at the last ship and you just fucking read in horror. Like, you're just terrified.
You have a point.
They just succeeded. I look at how learny it is and I reek in horror as well, so it's
Who dies there?
Did Bo beat any extremes?
Yes, around 50 of them.
That's actually unreal.
Except almost none of them were on the Bo channel because he had another channel before making the Bo one where he uploaded a bunch of extreme demons. And then he started getting into challenges and made a separate channel for extreme challenges, which was the Bo channel. And then later he unlisted all this stuff on the old channel. So what remains are the challenge completions.
What was the hardest?
I don't know. Hyperparacosm.
That was his easiest.
Please. That is 83 again! Fuck! Oh my fucking god. Why am I not getting to the ship? Why am I dying to the easy bullshit before? Am I actually fucking brain dead? God, bro. Anyways, Bo beat Hyperparacosm pretty soon after it came out in early 2018. It was like top 3 or top 5 at the time. So it's actually kind of impressive. And he called it cube-based, which is the most based thing.
I just had like the stupidest stuff I've ever had. That was so stupid. Oh god. I died to literally Stereo Madness Steel Jump.
Who dies there? Who fucking dies there?
A lot more normal than what I just died to, let me tell you that.
No.
That jump would not pass in electrodynamics for being too easy.
Did I hear what I said? Did you hear it? What the fuck was I can't even speak.
No, I didn't.
Bo beat Hyperparacosm in early
Oh yeah, I did hear that.
2018, so. Kind of impressive.
That shit has to be like easier than Phobos, though. I don't give a shit. Especially for a player like that. No way, that's top 3 for him on any point. It still feels kind of unreal that I at some point beat a demonless top 1. That's just like not real. Doesn't feel real.
There's no way.
Did you beat it?
Yes.
GG.
I don't. It looked like I clipped into a spike at the end. I don't know what the fuck that was. It's okay. Whatever. Fuck it.
At least it's done.
I have to look at the recording on that because that looked really weird. But I
Secret no
won't
clip.
fucking complain.
You should put in the description that you got very lucky on this level because you almost flipped through a spike.
It looked like I went straight through it. I'm not even kidding. Okay, I'm gonna look at. Okay, look at my stream. I'll show you this.
No, I can't. I'm in the middle of a good run.
What the fuck? How does that make any sense?
I don't know, I'm on chapter 5.
Did my wave... Oh, look, my wave, like, went up. Okay, so it was close, but I didn't click through. Let's have a look at these beautiful statistics. Oh, yes. How many second half fails? 118. Well, I'm done here.